What more could you ask for?
A decent guitarist?
And the only weak link did appear to be Paula, the guitar player.
Paula was the girl who played guitar for us early on. 2D had been seeing her. But she, well, it didn't really work out in the band, you know.
After Russell joined the band, Paula, 2D's girlfriend at the time, was drafted in to play guitar. But one night, Russell found both Murdoch and Paula up to no good together in the toilets at Kong.
Cubicle number 3, I seem to recall,
says Murdoch. For this gross act of disloyalty, Russell broke Murdoch's nose a further 5 times, giving us the grand total of 8 fractures that afflict his mangled hooter today. Paula Cracker, Gorillaz' first guitarist, tells her side of the story.
Well, I've been seeing Stewpot for about 2 months. I played a bit of guitar and used to buy strings from the shop he worked in. He was very sweet. A bit thick, though. He said that he was going to be a singer in this band, yeah? They didn't have a name yet. And I thought, yeah, I heard it all before. Still, I went down to Kong Studio to check them out, and I ended up playing with them. But when I saw Murdoch with his thick, greasy hair, green teeth and yellow skin, I thought, oh, he's the one for me.
Paula becomes increasingly more animated. Maybe she's on some sort of medication.
Oh, he's such a dandy, like Errol Flynn or something. But after that thing in the toilets, they kicked me out, bastards. But I never heard from Murdoch again, and my purse was gone. Since then, they've become this big, massive band, so I guess I was police for them. But it also kind of makes me feel really, sick. In the head, like I want to hurt people. They tried to write me out of the story of Gorillaz, but I was the guitarist way before that Noodle. I've got half a mind to hunt them down and start screwing with their heads.
I think she is on medication. 2D seems hurt.
I can't believe you did that, Murdoch.
I did you a favour, mate. She was a rubbish-looking bird. Seriously, she looked like Grayson Perry or something. The best shot of her. You are.
It's just the principle.
Look, she was depressingly ugly. Easily enough to put you off your dinner. I mean, you should thank me. Anyhow, on with the show.
So where were we? Oh yes, 1 step forwards, another one back. The still embryonic Gorillaz needed to find that missing link. Time to think fast. In time-honoured tradition, Murdoch placed an ad in the back pages of the weekly musical institution that is the NME.
I read the wordings for the advert down the phone.
Recalls Murdoch.
Global phenomenon, seek guitarist for world domination, blah, 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 GSOH required. No hippies, etc., etc. No sooner had I put the phone down, there was a knock at the door. I opened the door, and no one there.
In the deserted hallway stood only a 10-foot-high freight container marked FedEx. Murdoch pushed the crate into the middle of the room, when out from the box sprung Noodle. All 3'2" of her.
I've got to admit, I wasn't really expecting that,
says 2D.
We heard a knock at the studio door, and there was this big box there, and out jumped a small Japanese person carrying a Les Paul. I couldn't make out a word she was saying. It's just gibberish. But then she unleashed a massive guitar riff, what sounded like 200 demons screaming in Arabic. It was brilliant. She ended it with a 20-foot-high karate jump. She bowed and just said one word. Noodle.
That was it. The position was taken and my group was complete. You could feel electricity running right through the 4 of us. Actually, I took great joy in telling all the other knobheads who turned up for the job to sling their hooks.
The band changed their name to Gorillaz. A legend is born.
We weren't really Gorillaz until Noodle arrived.
Corrects 2D before Murdoch puts it straight.
Well, we went through quite a lot of names. I thought, seeing as musically I wanted to swing through the jungle bearing my arse, I just thought Gorillaz was the perfect name.
Noodle was the spirit and the joy. Even her amnesia and total lack of knowledge of her past could not cause a ripple to the joyful approach she took to life. Her presence perfectly balanced the exceptional individual components of this extraordinary group. Russell argues,
despite the language problem, you picked up pretty fast and Noodle was into music in a real way. She fitted right in. Her guitar skills were phenomenal and she gave off pure love. The fact that she had the ability to laugh at Murdoch really helped too.
Gorillas are alive.